Greetings, YouTube. I rushed to my computer. This is probably not going to mean anything to you in the long run, but this is important data for myself. First off, shout out to this guy of the VDSFV Alliance. If I hide my webcam for a second, I'll show you that he's somebody who has a bunch of, symbols to make up his name that I can't read. Somebody much smarter than me out there, I'm sure, already has. But this is somebody that I was matched up against in Diamond 4. Somebody that has a rank 5 Ascended Hercules, awesome. Rank 2 6-star Unawakened Sunspot, cool. And then some rank 4s. This is a account that is, in terms of prestige, 16,523, and of course my account is at 21,824. So 16,000 versus 21,000 is not a fair matchup. That guy got screwed over. But every match I've done so far in this new meta, I've won. But I do think that 2 out of 3 of them I probably should have lost. Danny Boy 1988, and then this I don't know if it's Chinese or what, but the second to last one I probably should have lost. Check out how crazy this was. I got out of this tier. Round 1 went to him. His Hercules destroyed my Korg. Speaking of really underrated defenders in this meta, Mysterio is a pain. That special one with the power drain, and you don't want to attack him once he fires it because you'll get all that damage reflected back to you when it's over, is it's a tester. Mysterio, I always try to push to a special too, but in this meta, it's very difficult to do that. So I might actually play around with putting out my Awakened rank 1 Mysterio as a defender. We'll see. Round 2, I won comfortably. He didn't have a counter. He didn't have a Mystic attacker for Hulkling. And then round 3, I won by about 200 points. He fought my Kindred with his Hulk. I fought his Nimgod with my Doom and played really well. That could have easily, maybe should have easily gone to him. But in terms of other matchups, this is the first person that didn't ban Bullseye. And so I managed to put him down as a defender, and he had Domino as an attacker, and probably a highly rated Domino at that. And mine is just a 5-star. It is Ascended, but a 5-star Bullseye nonetheless. And Domino didn't even get to 18,000 points. That's how dominant of a defender Bullseye is right now as a 5-star. And this is also why Valiant players have a ridiculous advantage over everyone else right now, because we can guarantee ourselves the 6-star twice a month, or if you want to buy as many as 4 every 2 weeks for 8 times a month, or $800. You can guarantee yourself a Sig 60 6-star without adding any 6 stones, because you can buy that early access bundle 4 times, between twice in the in-game store and twice at the Kabam website. And that allows players the chance to put 6 stars fast on defense and use them on offense. And when they're new like Bullseye, it doesn't feel like there's a good counter. I think Bullseye is a BS defender because of the block damage. If his special one didn't cost 30 to 40% of my health when I block it, I think I'd be okay, because there's a lot of champs that you have to be patient. I just named Mysterio as one. Whenever they fire a special, and when Bullseye gets to a special one, you not only want to make sure you don't hit him but wait for him to fire it, but you also have to let that timer expire so that when you dash in, you also don't get the reflective stun. Now, I know there are certain champions that are better counters against him than others, like Iceman. And I think it's cool that Iceman is becoming more valuable in the game as the game evolves, probably by design. But at the same time, I hear people say, Prof, why are you talking about 5 stars? You're allegedly an in-game player. I'm not an in-game player. I'm an in-game roster. The content I clear just happens to be thanks to tens of thousands of units that I built up and bought over time, and also a roster that was paid for thanks to YouTube. And I will always be proud of the accomplishments that I've done in this community and on this channel way more than the roster, because the roster was paid for thanks to subscribers and viewers and supporters. And I'm thankful for that. But I would be an arrogant idiot to claim that that's somehow because of my skills. I'm not saying I'm the worst player at this game, because I'm not, but I'm far from the best. And I'm reminded of that every time I go into Battlegrounds, by the way. This is the best I've ever done to start. I usually lose about half my matchups, and I have to kind of tweak my deck, and then slowly but surely I figure out who to use. And in this case, it's the case that a 5-star is maybe my best defender right now. Because even if you have Domino or Kitty Pryde or Iceman, it's just tricky to fight Bullseye. And you get impatient, and you get annoyed, and you get knocked out. And that block damage with an Ascended 5-star with all the nodes hits like a 7-star as a defender. So the demise of 5-stars is highly exaggerated. Bullseye is my MVP again, and I am thankful to put this video out to dispel any narratives otherwise.